As a company, TokenAI is creating a space for innovation in artificial intelligence, in data science, in machine learning, and it's available for the community and community's participation in it. So we cross out the fear and we just create this level of innovation and participation in the community that will allow for better products and, I don't know, hopefully better designs and more efficient and effective products for people to use. We're basically mixing in, the ability of taking somebody that's trained in artificial intelligence and data sciences and allowing the regular person to come into the space without knowing anything and to also be able to participate in whatever strengths they have, whatever interests they have in artificial intelligence and bring it together, which is really like an amazing thing because, normal people right now are like, artificial intelligence is way over on a different, hemisphere of Earth for them. And this really opens the playing field and allows for anybody to get in. I don't think people are really familiar with what AI is. We see AI everywhere right now. In things that we're doing, anything that tells you what to do, that dictates some suggestions for you, whether it's a map on Google, that's AI. So we're all using it, I think, just the way that it integrates with our vocabulary into our society and what it means to us as a word is really the scariest part. But in reality, we're all wanting to use big data, lots of data, to assimilate the data, to give it meaning to us, and that's really all AI does. And we'll be able to dictate, which direction we want to assess that data. Do we want to learn about the patterns of birds flying? Do we want to learn about the patterns of how people are purchasing or exchanging their tokens? So it's all applicable to different fields, and we'll be able to decide how we want it to work for us. So TokenAI basically levels the playing field and allows for anybody to get into this artificial intelligence game and combines it with people that already have the experience and expertise in it and allows someone that completely does not have any expertise to join forces and create something new and great and better and for the community. Well, as time moves forward and technology evolves, we've basically been able to collect tons and tons and tons of data, which without anybody's perspective means nothing. So you apply a bit of perspective on that and a bit of rules of software development, and you're able to actually extrapolate things that have happened in our world and predict things or give advice on things that are going forward. So it's an extremely important field, and it's something that's very new-ish in relation to the rest of technology because of the way that data has grown more recently and the way that we are allowed to store more data and process it faster, and so therefore come up with more solutions, more answers, and better software to analyze it as well. What excites me the most? The most exciting thing to me is the participation of the community. The fact that really anybody can be involved. And I do love artificial intelligence, I love software development, I love the whole field of technology altogether. So being able to bring together so many things that I love, including the people that I'm working with, is the most exciting thing to me. Well, I think that we're becoming a global economy, as time moves forward. Technology has bridged the gap of all these borders that we have. So really the United States versus, Canada versus Australia versus China, it doesn't really matter where you are, you're instantly connected. So it's really just the next step forward to not having anything centralized government, centralized currencies. We have people struggling in places where their currency can't stand up, has no value, is devalued. And so we see cryptocurrency being, the solution to that. People don't have identity, so we're using crypto economics to be able to give them identities, and be able to have transfers of cash and value, instantly, where nobody's taking percentages off of this. So it's like, it's just the real value being transferred between human beings. And you're extracting the unnecessary organizations, that are, maybe as a beginning, as we were evolving, were necessary for us, but we're sort of outgrowing the need for these central organizations. And it's just the next step to have cryptocurrencies as well as decentralized organizations, running all of our needs. So like we see Airbnbs and crowdfunding and sourcing and things, and this is just, the evolution, the next step forward in us becoming a global economy and sort of a human world rather than having separate cultures, and differentiating us, and walls and borders and things like that. So it's a unifying principle and a unifying technology.